nasty weather. Today I'm driving around picking up materials for Eugenio. I went and got the red roof that matches FLAIR'S little possum cabin, I'm calling it. Eugenio, you ready for me to look at? He's dressed up for winter and I'm not. You ready?
Yes.
All right, so I need a hat like that. I'm going to get inside because it's cold, Eugenio. That's the light stuff. I thought I picked up some lightweighted stuff, but this is heavy, Eugenio. Ay, Chihuahua. Okay, this is the roof. Ay, ay, ay. Let's just get it in here and lay it on the floor, huh?
Yeah.
Good time to be working indoors. Eugenio's starting the siding. I'll go over that with you here once I get this pushed inside. Ay, ay, ay. Inside, and I want to show you what Eugenio's been working on here with the nasty weather outside. We're getting the siding on, and I told you guys I wanted to use as much material in my shop as possible. So I'm using this reclaimed wood. You got it laid out on the floor. Looks like Eugenio has a collar. I don't know where he's at. So anyway, we've started putting trim around the base, and we're using this reclaimed old wood. Come on around here and I'll show you. This piece here will trim out way up high at the top. So if we come around here, you can kind of see. So you can see how Eugenio started cutting out. This is sliding glass door. We'll put this weather stripping right on top. That's to keep the moisture as it hits here. We don't want it running in behind. And this old wood, we're trying to protect the top as much as possible. When we're all done today, we're taking these batten strips. And once we get this up and around, then Eugenio will go every 16 inches, start putting these batten strips on. And this will start looking like FLAIR'S cabin, especially once we get that red roof on. But this thing's so tall, you may not even notice the red roof. It will look just like FLAIR'S cabin when we're all done, but a lot cooler on the inside. Guys, I'm inside, give you a little bit of an update what we're doing here. So far, while Eugenio's working outside, we have built this reclaimed wood. All the stuff out of my shop, this old timbers from 1900, I think 1899. This opening is where the door's going to go. I found this old door. Well, it's a new door. We're going to make it look old, and it fits right in there real nice. We're going to hinge it like this so they go into the bathroom. We found that was real important. If you're out there hunting, you got to use the porta potty, especially if you're drinking coffee and beer at the end of the day, who knows what. Then I purchased a gun vault that's going to sit right here. We're going to build that all in, and then there'll be an electric heater that will sit right here. And on top we have an outlet so you can have a charging station. And behind me, see all this metal? This is the metal that I laid out on the sidewalk and did the acid etching on. I was hoping it would turn out a little more rust looking, but I'm real happy with the way this turned out. I did pick up a can of paint that I could add to it. It's called Rust Accelerator. So right in here is going to be the bar, and this will be the countertop. And we're now going to put in some wood beams in the ceiling. Once we get all the walls and stuff on, that'll be the last thing that goes in. So we're turning this thing into that luxurious rolling deer blind. So I think FLAIR'S going to love this. And I hope like heck he takes me hunting. So Eugenio put in a hard day today. I had to run around, had it pretty easy just picking up stuff. Eugenio, thank you for your hard work. Look at how nice that turned out.
Sí.
Very good. Muy bien.
Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you. You drive safe. This weather doesn't look, it's kind of frightening out there.
It's freezing this day.
Freezing rain. See you, Eugenio.
Yes, it's far, senor.
Okay. You be careful.
Yes, thanks.
he comes back safely. I need that guy. So we got this big safe. It holds, I believe, like 4 rifles. So I'm kind of curious to see what this looks like on the inside. It's like Christmas. Again. I really didn't realize what I ordered. I just knew I needed something kind of small that fits in there, but got a little code. Okay, now how do we get in it?
Gotta find the code.
Oh man. Oh, there's a key? No, I don't have my glasses. Where does that go?
I think it's dead.
That's not good. Rough house? Oh my god, maybe I broke it. No wonder it only costs so much money. Yeah. Put it back in the box, we're gonna send it back. Okay, we're gonna go to plan B. Well, let me take you guys inside and show you what we've been doing so far. Well, you can see we've got all the stuff on the outside. I'll walk you through that in a second, but we're using everything from my shop. All the reclaimed wood. So we're going for the rustic cabin look. So we've been using all the reclaimed wood on here. You can see the insulation on the, let me show you, over here. Spray foamed everything inside here. We're going for soundproofing as much as possible. And this is the best insulation soundproofing that we can think of. All that has been spray foamed. We protected the floor with insulation. It's all the way up on the roof, so we're trying to keep it as quiet. So again, we've started using our reclaimed wood to do the window sills. And some of you guys have been telling me, because I'm not a hunter, that I need to come up with some padding. So I'll use this as an example. We will get a padded 2x4, 2x6, and I'll take it to a buddy of mine that built my airboat, has these seat covers. We'll make a cushion that you can sit right here and lean against and hunt outside. But also at this same area where I'm standing is, here's the tire well, and we're using this, has been built up because tires underneath there. We're gonna set a cooler. We're gonna look for like a Yeti cooler that's high enough that doubles as a countertop. And then we're going to have Braxton's going to build me a retractable or foldable bar top. So it'll come across the top so you can hang out around it, fold it down, and then these bar stools will fit underneath the countertop. It'll make sense here later on. But as you're hanging out here, you can turn around. We're going to have a TV up above, and then this is where the countertop will be. We'll have a cooktop on there, some additional storage. And then right here, this is where that gun safe, if we ever get one that works, will sit right in here with our heater, and we'll be able to plug in a charging station right on top of the heater I've already bought. So it's coming together real nice. I really like the rustic look, and the metal that I went and acid etched, it's turned out really nice. I got another panel to go above there, and that's where hopefully a 40-inch TV will go. And we'll figure out a way to wire up some stuff for like a PlayStation, something along those lines, so that you can be entertaining yourself while you're hunting. But also this is a doubles. It's not just for hunting. It's going to double as like a little cabin, a man cave, a getaway. So we're trying to make it multiple uses. I'll keep you guys posted as we make progress, but it's really starting to take shape and look really nice. Some updates on the outside that we've done. Remember, we started with that old nasty boat trailer and we've modified it as much as possible. And I remember when we pulled this thing outside, you guys pointed out, and I noticed it too, the tongue was sagging. So I had Braxton come out and he added, check this out. Here's the original boat trailer. He added these huge big tubes, and they run back quite a bit to give this more strength to the tongue because it was starting to sag on the front. We have too much weight on the forward part of it, and the problem is this boat trailer, the tires are so far back that we're not able to distribute the weight evenly, but we just made do with what we had. A new jack here on the front, and speaking of jacks, check this out guys. We went and had Braxton weld on every corner these jacks down below here. You'll be able to come out and I'll demonstrate with a drill. You hit a button on your drill, all these get lowered, so they're permanently welded in place on all 4 corners. So when you're out there hunting and you get campsite, you're at a nice even level and it's sturdy. There's no rocking back and forth. So remember, I'm using as much stuff out of my shop as possible. This is all reclaimed wood that came out of the building that we're standing in. I remodeled this thing probably about 5-6 years ago. Actually, it should have been burned down or knocked down, but I used all the wood, took it all out and replaced it with all new, and I saved all this. And so here, what we're seeing is that reclaimed 2x4s. It's solid wood. It's a little heavy, but we beefed up the axle. Remember, this is a 7,000-pound axle. New tires. Here's our fancy little fender well, and we got metal inside here. And as you come around, you see this is this siding. I spent a little more on my budget than what I had planned, but I wanted this to look like FLAIR'S little mini possum cabin, I'm calling it, because that thing stunk. We found a dead possum in there, remember? So this man cave is going to look like a mini version of FLAIR'S. So we went and did everything. This is called board and batten. These are 4x8 sheets of cedar, and then we put these batten strips on to hide the joints, but also the scale. FLAIR'S are like 24 on center. I believe these are 16. And then we have to add this little metal flashing, so when the water comes down and hits, this rolls over to protect it. So it's built like a house. We want to have this thing stand the test of time. The time and energy we put in this baby, we want to keep it for a long, long time. So as you come around, you see it repeats itself all the way around. And then we have a light out here, because this is going to double as a cabin and a deer blind. Doesn't mean we're going to have the lights on all the time, but if you are out camping, you want to be able to have some outside lights outside here. So again, here's the sliding glass door that we put in all your homes. This is an Anderson slider. It's a very high end. It's all clad. There's no way this thing will ever rot. All our windows are all clad windows, and they're all sliders. So the outside is pretty much done. We got to do some staining to it, but let me show you what the roof looks like, because we went and bought metal roof that looks just like FLAIR'S cabin. So when I custom ordered this metal to fit the roof, I was a little concerned, because when I got back, the metal they gave me has 2 different colors. I don't know why that is, but I have more than enough. They gave me the bright red, which is not the look that I was after. That might be what's on FLAIR'S, but I was going for a little fancier look, going for more of the reddish barn looking color. But so this is what we're putting on the top. It's a standing seam metal roof that Eugenio's been putting on. Let me take you up and show you how that's finished. We're about 90% done. We just got a few little caps we got to put on. We pulled Eugenio off. He's always working on our regular jobs, and when he's not busy doing that, I bring him back here to help me out. So let me show you how far Eugenio got with the roof. All right, let me take you up here and show you the roof. You're seeing a rarity. I'm scared of heights, believe it or not. I fly airplanes, but I'm still scared of heights. Go figure. Here's the standing seam metal roof. It's all been laid in place. Let me pull a couple panels back. This is a real, like a rubberized membrane. So it's real important that you put down a good product that on the roof before you put the metal. So really what happens is the metal is what protects the waterproofing. So we've done this no different than as we were building a high-end house. All this has been laid out. And I think we have a little problem. We might be a few inches short, so we're trying to figure out if I mismeasured or if it got ordered wrong, because you can see they sent us 2 different colors of metal. We're trying to find a way to work with what we have, if all possible. But this is laid out really nice. It's going to be beautiful, and it's really almost a lifetime roof. Because it's flat, it's got a slight slope to it. If you put an asphalt shingle on it, you need to have at least called a 412 or a 312. Every 12 inches up, you need to have a 3-inch rise or 4-inch rise. If it's lower than that, like a 2-inch or a 1 like this, water can creep up and get under the shingles and cause problems. That's why you see these metal roofs going on, flat roofs, and also it's affordable when you put them on like barns and what have you. I'm really happy the way this is looking. I'm scared of heights, so I'm gonna get down. So another idea we had is I went and purchased this cargo carrier. It has a hitch that you would put on the back of your car. We're not putting that on, but I might have a use for that hitch, and I'll show you about that here in a second. But on the front of our trailer, I went and picked this up, so I'm gonna have Braxton weld this to the trailer or fasten it to it. So we're on the very front. We got extra support now. Remember, he added all that below. And so here is where we can put a generator, or electric generator. We can put some propane tanks. We can even store some gear on the outside if necessary. But I think this will be a great place to put the utility carrying cart. I don't know what you want to call this thing, but anyway, it's for cargo. This not only looks good, but it makes a lot of sense. So let me show you where some of these extra pieces, like this was the hitch for it. I have an idea. Let me take you around back and show you what I'm thinking. So an idea that I had that you can do on this, so my understanding, which again, I've never deer hunted, but I see guys hanging deer from tree, take this and put a hitch on the back, right here, and so put this on the back, and then you could attach another member that would kind of go up and over, and then you would create a sling or a place you could actually hang a deer and clean it on the very back of the trailer. Let me know if you guys like that idea, because my thought is if you could keep everything self-contained in this possum lodge we're building, this deer blind, if that does make sense. So if so, we'll figure out a way to build one of those for you. All right guys, what I'm going to be doing today, we're just getting so close to finishing up the inside of the deer blind. We ran a little short on the corrugated metal. So I went and picked up some more, and I'm putting this muriatic acid. This is some nasty stuff, and I diluted it 50% with water, and I put it in a pump sprayer. So let me show you what I have to do. I've already got one coat on. I'm going to put a second coat to get it caught up with the other stuff. So let me show you what we got. All right, remember all the struggles we had with that last safe? Well, I got it all bundled back up. We're going to return this thing for a full refund, and it's luck would have it, my buddy Wayne, he has an extra safe, so this is a gift. So that puts me back on budget, if I had a budget. It's not too heavy duty, but it does the job. It'll keep the guns enclosed. That lock works. That's nice. We got a little extra thing on top. Instead of a combination code, we have a key. But it's nothing that we're worried about being too safe in terms of leaving the guns inside. We'll always have the guns with us, but when we're not hunting, we'll be able to put them inside, out of the way. It looks nice, so, and it's really lightweight, so we're going in the right direction. Okay guys, hey, I want to bring you up to date what Braxton's been doing, and we also have Eugenio here today. He's going to be finishing the roof, but we've made a lot of progress on the inside. I was outside the other day spraying the hydrochloric acid on this, and just with 2 coats, it's really done a nice job, because we were a couple panels short, and I wanted you to see what these look like. And since then, Braxton's installed quite a bit, so this is what's left over. But I went to Home Depot and picked up the wood chopping block. We were able to cut that baby in half. Let me show you where the first part went in, and this is going to be the hinge folding bar top. So let's go inside and I'll show you what kind of progress Braxton has made. It's really looking good. All right, Braxton. So I'm real impressed with what you've done so far. That's where the cooler's going to go. Yep. Let me show you. I was going to do the Yeti, but then I decided I didn't want to spend all that money. Yeah. So this is about half the price. It looks really good. They look the same. I mean, it's so. Remember how? See how low this is? Braxton's going to come in and build up the bottom. So this will be right here at countertop height. Right? It's about where we're going to be.
That's right.
And then that extra. Here's our wood chopping block. Countertop, it's looking awesome, so we'll come up with some oil, whatever you do to seal it, make it nice.
Tells you how to take care of it, yep. Okay,
so that's the real deal, super heavy, but we bought one, cut this baby in half. The remainder is going to come, and Braxton's going to build us it's going to stick out about right here, right?
Yep, it's going to come out to here.
And then it'll stick out about 12 inches, and then it will hinge.
Yep, it's going to
fold all the way down. So then you'll have all this room to walk around, but let's say you're done hunting or whatever, and you want to have a meal and hang out and turn this into a man cave. This whole thing will flip up. The bar stools that we bought will come out from underneath, and you'll be able to sit all the way around it. I'm going to be going to my guy when I built my airboat, Byron. I'm going to visit with him and have him make us some arm pads that fit here, because you guys gave me a few ideas. I like that. The arm pads will go on each window, so you'll have something very comfortable to lean on when you shoot out. But get this, you guys reached out to me and said you've got to have windows all the way around. So look at this. Braxton, I went and bought the window. Braxton installed this baby right here over the kitchen area. I think that's an awesome idea. Thank you guys for mentioning that, because that is something I believe was really going to be beneficial. Plus it brings a lot of light in, but it makes another place for the 360 views around. And we even got the door. This is the door we picked up at Menards, and I had Braxton got that baby on, so we got to come up with a stain for that. But everything else inside here has all that rustic wood that came out of my shop, and we even put the beams on the ceiling. So once we get this ceiling painted, these gray beams will really start to pop. Check out this safe. My buddy Wayne gave this to me. The first one we bought had a terrible handle, fell apart. I don't know what the heck happened. We're sending that back, and Wayne gave this one to me. So I really like what Braxton has done. Left this side open. It's all built in. This baby's going nowhere. And then we have this heater I picked up that's all electric. So once we get that generator on the front, or maybe the inverter, we have an outlet right here. This will plug in. We'll probably raise this up a little bit higher to get it off the ground, but it also doubles as a charging station and a drop zone when you come in. And then we'll put a couple hooks, so once again you can hang your coats, gear, and everything is nice and wide open. I am so excited how this is turning out. I hope the heck Flair will invite me hunting. If he doesn't, he's really missing out on some luxury deer hunting. So let's see what he thinks. We're so close to getting done. So electrical will finish up, and then we'll give you guys a full tour and give this baby a test drive. Okay, Eugenio, so you got it all fitted, right? So what's the next step? What are you going to do?
The next, because the roof is not long, so I'm gonna cut one piece, put one piece right there.
So we're 2 inches short?
2 inches short.
All right, so I don't know what happened. I told you guys we're a couple inches short on this, so we have extra material. So you're just going to run this piece and run another one underneath it. We have to go underneath this roof.
No.
This is where all the water is running
The
this
water's
way.
coming, so
Coming this way.
my other piece is in the top too. This is in the underneath.
This will be the top. The other one goes underneath.
No, the other one is in the top. This one is in the underneath because the water runs to this way.
Yeah.
So
You don't want this metal piece sitting on top here. The water can get underneath it. Don't you want this piece on top and the other piece under here? No?
this is not necessary. I'm gonna cut one piece and I'll show you what.
You show me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give
He's
me
going to
10
show me what
minutes.
he's talking about. Could be a little language barrier there. So here's the big roof, right?
Yeah, it's the big roof.
And then here's the little piece we're missing.
So the little piece will go put here in the top.
Oh, way up. Oh, you're going to put it on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're saying the
Because my
same
water,
thing.
My water runs
See.
to do it. to the same
Got
way.
it. We're saying the same thing. Yeah, it can't. Okay, we're good. We were saying the same thing, but I was putting it at the other end. So you're doing it right, Eugenio.
Yes.
As always. Okay.
That's all of it.
That's it?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
Good job, man. Check out Eugenio's shirt. Hey, you guys, we have these for sale. Just go to the website, and we have Brad the Builder hats, too. Everybody's wearing them. Eugenio, how many
And
shirts
give
do
me
you
a
have?
likes, more
Yeah,
likes.
More likes for Eugenio. He loves it when you guys like him, because then we can take more pictures.
Yeah, the more pictures.
Okay. All right, this thing is coming together so nice. I'm excited to eventually get this thing outside. So I'll continue to keep you guys up to date. I'm gonna go check some jobs, and we'll check back later as we make more progress. We're getting so close to the finish line, so stay tuned. Guys, hey, I just got back from checking the jobs, and I'm in my shop. I want to give you guys an update on how we're doing on the deer blind, or we're calling it the Possum Lodge. Eugenio just left. I talked to him. He's gone for the weekend, and it looks like I'm gonna check out the roof. Looks like it's all done, but Braxton's finishing up. I hear some things going on around the corner. I'm gonna give you guys an update. I'm excited to see the inside. It's turning out really nice. Braxton, I see you in there. All right, let's see what you got. Holy cow, this is looking awesome. So I see where we talked about earlier, raising up the cooler.
Yep.
We got some storage
Got
under
some
here.
cubbies down there.
I like how you 45 these. That looks nice. And oh, I see you took some of the wood floor, added it on here, right? And this you got a nice lip. This thing ain't, that's not going anywhere. I'm wondering,
Should get some ice down in it.
get some ice and some weight in there, but so here's the chopping block. I really like how this just comes all the way across, and then now you designed this for the countertop, the wood chopping block. So is that something you're ready to put on?
Yeah, you want to test it in?
Yeah, let's see
grab
that.
it.
I'm excited. Let's see how that all looks. All right, show me where it's at.
It's right over against the back here. It's already cut down. It's this one right here.
This one? What are we gonna do with this little one?
Yeah, some
Is that
scrappy
extra?
foam. You can do whatever you want with it.
Oh my God, that's good looking stuff. Maybe a shelf. All right, let's see. So that slides right in there like that. So then you're going to hinge it
Here.
here.
Cut it right here, and it's going to be able to hinge down. That way you have more open space when you're not using it.
This is going to be so nice. Where's my little? Here's my little bar stool. So I got it set up where I can keep the bar stools right in there. Geez, I bet I can get 4 of those if I need to.
Yep.
Get my bar
Try it
stool out. Look at this. This is
About perfect.
I got the leg room underneath here, so if I had another guy, you can get 1, 2, maybe 3, get around the corner. Everybody can sit around. I talked to Byron, I'm gonna get some armrests built, and we'll be able to sit. You can have your stool, sit right here,
Be ready.
right out the window. Might move right into this thing. Now I gotta get the hide-a-bed sofa for that, but
You gotta have a place to sleep now.
oh my gosh, I'm just wondering, do we need to hinge it?
Probably don't have to if you don't want to.
I think we leave it alone for now. What's nice, you got a
Kind of give it some look. Right.
down below. We could always come back and cut it if we have to.
Right.
We're really going to be using it like this. I don't see any reason why you would want to lower this down. I always thought we would need more room to move around it, but because of the size and the width, I think we're done. This is looking awesome.
Good deal.
Yeah, less work for you.
That's right.
And it looks fantastic. I like how it cantilevers out and it's open, because you don't have a lot of leg room, and then otherwise you're kicking your knees on something.
Yeah.
It's looking good, man.
Just about
High five. All right. Fist bump. What do we do? All right. I'm not going to try to do the high thing or low. I might miss. Man, this is looking awesome. I'm so pleased, Braxton. You did a fantastic job. We're going to get things cleaned up, you guys. Put a nice spit shine on this, get some paint done, and we'll really be officially done. But we are about 98% of the way there, and I'm so happy the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it. Guys, this place has turned out so much nicer than I thought. We made a lot of modifications along the way and some changes. One was this island. I thought it was going to have to hinge so I could get around it. But the way this thing turned out, you're going to be using this thing as like a kitchen. At home, people hang around the kitchen island. And I think that's exactly how this is going to serve. I listen to you guys, and I always read all your comments. And importantly, I realized that this window was really missing, and you pointed it out to me, and I thank you for that. So we got that put in. That is going to add so much when we're hunting out of this thing. Hopefully Flair will take me hunting. If not, I'll figure out a way to do it on my own. But when we're not hunting, I'm thinking this place is so nice that I'm going to take it with me and park it at one of my job sites and make it as my mobile architecture office. I can lay my plans out right here. Got a bathroom. You got a cooler. You can feed some of the subs. I'll bring a barbecue grill along, so have heat. This thing turned out great. I really appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for the final video on this one.